We're going to have much more now on the coronavirus and the videos flooding your children's social media feeds. Some of them may be helpful, but others confusing and some of them even frightening. Becky Worley took a look at what's being posted, and she's in San Francisco with more on this. Good morning, Becky.
Good morning to you, Amy. If your kids are online, they're hearing about the coronavirus. Social media is filled with contents that are informative but also scary. So here's what parents need to know.
News about the coronavirus is everywhere. TV, radio, digital.
And if there's one thing we know about modern connected kids, if they're worried about something, they're going to search up more information on it.
And this can be beneficial or anxiety producing. Take this TikTok video. This Vietnamese dancer's catchy hand washing video has almost 3 million views. And TikTok users across the globe creating their own coronavirus memes. And the World Health Organization posting its first ever video on the site. But there are also posts of people showing what it's like to be in quarantine. Funny for some, but kind of scary for younger kids.
My kids have heard a lot about the virus, and they just confided in me yesterday that they're not sure if school's going to close, and they're nervous that their grandparents are going to get sick.
So here's what the experts advise. Get in front of this. Know what your kids are watching and hearing. Let them know what's being done to keep them safe. Keep your information honest and simple. Validate their concerns and be available for questions.
Now, some kids I've talked to are freaked out by the coronavirus, and others are meh. So one thing is for sure for us parents. We need to share our own worries with other adults, and if possible, shield our kids from that fear. Our job as parents is to make our kids feel safe to the best of our abilities, which can feel pretty daunting at times, Amy.
Yeah, no, certainly, but it's all good advice, Becky. In fact, we're going to get some more now. Let's go to psychiatrist Dr. Janet Taylor. She's joining us from Sarasota, Florida. And Dr. Taylor, you know, we can control to an extent what our kids see on TV, especially younger ones, but social media is an entirely different beast. They've got their phones, they're looking at TikTok videos, everything from information to something that's even frightening. So how do we manage this as parents?
Well, you're right, Amy. They are watching, but as parents, we'll take any port of entry to talk to them. So check in with them. It's a great opportunity to say, what do you know? How do you feel? And in fact, you can explore and get information together.
And what about if you're walking down the street and you see people wearing masks? That could frighten some children. What do you tell them?
Well, as an adult, sometimes it frightens you, like, do you think, should I be wearing one? But what we know is that we can get their reaction, ask them to tell us how they feel, explain how the virus is spread, and teach them how to wash their hands. For example, 20 seconds as you can sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, say your ABCs, and also encourage them to greet people and certainly say hi, but without touching adults and other children.
Also in our reporting, we've been talking about schools closing. What do you tell your kids if they're too scared to go to school because they hear these reports about schools being closed?
Well, schools are still safe places, and what we want to emphasize is a sense of normalcy. So if your child is in a school that's closed, it's not playtime, you still want them to study. And again, it's a time to explain how the virus is spread and what symptoms may be like. For example, if they have a fever, or if they have a dry cough, or have trouble breathing, to come to you and talk to you. And then if they need to go to the doctor, they can, but sometimes staying home may be safer for everyone.
Flip that around, though. If your kids see you with a cold or a cough or something, they could get pretty scared.
Well, they can, but the reality is we all get sick. So it's an opportunity to talk about what their symptoms are like and explain you don't want to touch your face, keep your hands out of your nose, your eyes, wash your hands constantly. And if you blow your nose, have one place where you can throw away the tissues and just reestablish what those boundaries are, what you do when you don't feel well, and the fact that they are safe.
A lot of good advice there, Dr. Janet Taylor. Thanks.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.